Hello, crafty peeps. Welcome back to my channel, Crafty-ish Kristyn. Today, I am going to be kitting up Purrenting. This is from Diamond Art Studio UK, and it is by Kim Haskins Art. This is a square drill kit, and it is 50 by 50 centimeters. And Duncan is here to help me because obviously we have a theme, a cat theme going on. We have Duncan, we have Munchy Puddin', Trashy Catty, the trash cat. We have this skeleton cat. I'm even wearing some kind of, animal print here, and we have our canvas. So we're just giving into the cat theme. Oh, I also have a cat on my coaster, but I had to move it because, reasons. That reason right there. This is what the artwork looks like. I was a little concerned because I was like, oh no, not a really heavy confetti painting, but, and it's a big but. Let me show you. Let me show you the painting. I'm not going to do, like, here's the symbol, here's the schematic, we've all seen an unboxing. We're not doing that today. But, just some key takeaways. This laid flat pretty much the second I took it out of the box. Fantastic. Symbols are super clear, but look, it's actually not super confetti heavy like I was fearing. So I don't think this is going to be a very labor intensive canvas, which is fine for me because I have a lot of projects going on. And Duncan is trying to steal my skeleton cat right now. Thank you for that. Yes. So anyways, super professional. Let me show you the canvas mode because the cat is in the way. I just loved this art because I loved the eyes on the mom cat, which I'm assuming it's the mom cat. She looks like she's tired and overworked, and she has seen some things throughout the day. Love you. I feel you, kitty mom. I feel you so much. One thing about Diamond Art Studio UK canvases that I really love that I haven't seen anyone else do, and maybe someone else does, and I just don't know. But if you look at the symbols, like the black right here, the 4, it's not white printing for the light colored symbol, it's yellow. And you wouldn't think that would make a big difference, but it really does with the clarity of the symbols. So for example, like this one it's a yellow, 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 yellow. It definitely helps when you're working on a canvas because, and I could be wrong, I'm not an expert. I believe the reason they said they did that is because when you have a symbol that is white, they just don't print anything in that section. So if the other color bleeds into that section, that's when you sometimes get those weird blurry symbols, like when people go, oh my gosh, what is this symbol? And it's like, it's the hashtag, but it's kind of blurred. So it almost maybe looks like it's an equal sign or a T. So very much appreciate that. And if you are interested in a canvas from Diamond Art Studio UK, you can use my code Crafty-ish10 to save 10% off. And any affiliate points that I earn, I am putting towards a gift card that I will do when I reach enough for a full-size canvas. Yay, because sharing is caring. Let me move this, let me move the drills forward, let me get my containers, and we will get started. Alrighty, I have already put my stickers on here on my little square Tic Tacs, and they are in a foam container for now. I may put them in one of my stacked tower holders, just kind of depends on if I have space, because I have 2 other paintings in those right now. So I've already put those on. There are a few that will need an extra because I did de-static the drills last night while I was watching YouTube, because they were a little staticky. So there's only, how many colors did I say? Did I say? No, 37 colors. And there are a few specials. There's let's see, the glimmer shimmer. We have a red, we have a yellow, we have a brown, and we have a gorgeous teal. It's very hard to see the shimmer on camera, but I promise you it is there. So put those down at the end. All right, let's get started. Duncan is right there. Hopefully he behaves. Hopefully. And hopefully my de-staticking worked. So far, so good. And I always say this, but their bags are so sturdy, and it takes a lot of effort to not hoard them and keep them. But honestly, what am I gonna do with them? I have so many bags already. So, before I forget, I hope everybody is doing awesome, well, and amazing. I was thinking, because obviously I asked people in, I think, community tab post and on Facebook, you know, I want to do a kit for Diamond Art Studio UK. They do a event in November, and you know, I'm not participating officially, you know, because I don't like to do it for prizes or anything. Plus, if I know that I'm supposed to finish something, my brain will rebel. So it's just better for everybody that I don't, you know, mainly me. And what was I saying? So I asked between two kits, and Purrenting won by a landslide. And I was sitting there thinking last night, and I was like, how many paintings have I done this year with cats? And I forgot to look. So I will put the number up on screen. Yeah, somewhere in here. I know this is the third painting in probably 2 months that I've done that has a cat, because I did the Bella Art Diamonds, the catnap, and I did, which one was the other one? Oh, the Ever After Diamonds I'm working on, Bat Kitty. So this is the third in a very short time. So I'm sure there are more that I'm just not thinking of off the top of my head. Let's see. I had the extra labels, and I don't know where I put them. So we're just gonna cut our own labels out of the sticky sheet right there. So 310. I probably could remember that these are 310. Probably. But just in case I don't, then this will help my brain. Because I can't remember. Yeah, I think there are 2 bags of the 823. And if you're not paying attention, the navy blue and the black could look similar. And we don't want that. We don't need me to screw up the painting just because I'm not paying attention. So 310, 310. Fantastic. So anyways, I highly suggest, if you have a Diamond Art Studio UK, to go check out their Facebook group and all of that. Some of these do not have many colors in them. Okay, come on. They're already tipping over. There we go. And there are some dryer sheets in here from other kits. You know what? I'm going to let them live there. Obviously, they didn't want to leave. So who am I to kick them out of their home? No. So I would love to know, is anybody doing any events? Any well, I guess technically Halloween will be over. Any fall or Christmas events? This one has 2. I am, like I said, I'm not doing anything officially because I know myself. But I would love to, you know, spotlight any events that I know that are going on, if at all possible. I believe After is doing an event, but I don't know if there's like a deadline where you have to sign up by. I don't know all the rules. I really don't know much rules about anything. I'm a little behind in, well, that was dumb. Why did I just try to stick my finger in there to smush this down? Yeah. I'm just trying to keep on task of everyday life, so I am not in the know with a lot of the events and the goings on. Okay, let's just maybe cut a big old section, and then maybe just cut one. This is 453. 453. Another thing you could do, if you, let's say you don't have extra stickers and you don't have the ability to label your extras, what you could do is you could just make a mark on here, like make a little dot, and then you know that that one has extras, and then you could just, before this gets completely dry and empty, obviously, to refill it. So that's another option if you are short on stickers or you forget to grab stickers, you know, like me. Yeah. There's that. H23. We have 498. Beautiful. That's a round. I don't know what kit that was from, but it's just going in Munchy Putty Trashy. Yes. Yes, little friend. Whoa. Oh, come on. These turquoises were a little jumpy. Don't be wasting beautiful color. No, thank you. Oh, there's 2 left. The horse. The horse. And we've got pretty colors in here. I am loving it. They are kind of fall colors a little bit. We got some darkers. We got some oranges and some yellows. Usually fall paintings are not really my color scheme. I go for the bright and the cheery most of the time, but you never know. The Rokari that I'm working on is definitely not bright. No, it is not, but it is looking fantastic. I think my hubby will be very pleased with his custom Rokari Patch Kid that Eve designed for him. Yes. Speaking of Rokari Patch Kids, she has gotten some people asking for customs for Pink and Black 2026, and there are some really cool ones. Yeah, some really cool ones. So she has been working. I don't think Eve sleeps, honestly. I think she just sits there and she's chained to her laptop and she's just pumping out images. You know, maybe that's her food, is just making all the cool images. But she has definitely made some for Pink and Black. So if you are interested, I think she has some on the site now, and then, you know, maybe more will come out. I don't fully know. I'm not in the loop by any means. Some of them are a little too scary for me. Yeah, shocking. Which is fine, because, you know, there's lots of places I can find floofy Pink and Black images for myself. I did just notice that, what company? Well, I've seen a lot on the one with the diamond art. I've seen a lot of Pink and Black. I think they take a month or so to get. So if you are interested, I would recommend doing it sooner rather than later. And I actually, this is so embarrassing, I forgot I have like a referral code. I don't know if it's a 10% or something. I will put it in the description box. Yeah, I'm not a very good YouTuber with self-promotion, apparently. And Ever After has a few. I did order one that I'm really, really, really excited about. And I did just see that Mystical Dream Diamonds has quite a few pink and black heavy images as well. And it does look like they've had some ownership changes over the last few months. And it does seem like, I know people, that is not the right lid. It does seem like because people were having issues with not getting their stuff, it does seem like some of that is cleared up. So if you were, you know, hesitant because you've seen some people say, you know, I haven't got my stuff. Ooh, that's the wrong number. You know, it might be worth giving them a try because it seems like things are calming down. They have some Care Bear paintings, and I am so tempted. And I just saw a thing that they were gonna have there's a Reagan Kubitschek. It was a Rainbow Bright on her horse Starlight. Yes, I know the horse's name. That was originally with Dreamer Designs, and I think it was a square with Dreamer Designs, and I never really tried to get it. I don't remember why I never tried that one, but maybe it was sold out or something. I don't fully remember, but that one is definitely tempting me. They have the Gus Fink and the Emmy Boz, which is a little bit darker, but not like dark, you know, like blood gory. But they did have some pink and black too, so I don't know, I'm tempted. I am the tempted. I'm gonna have so many pink and black paintings, and there's no way I'm gonna be able to do them all. Oh, I'm gonna have like 10 paintings started, and then I'm literally not gonna get to work on anything else until I finish some of them. Let's see, let's throw you away so I don't get confused. Let's see, 947. I had kind of a weird driving incident the other day. I was coming from the grocery store to go to school, and there's a roundabout that you have to go in, and then there's a light, and 2 left lanes turn left, and then there's a lane next to it that goes straight and turns right. And I was in the, as you would say, the middle lane, you know, the left lane, the lane that turns left, but the one that goes into the right lane. And I always veer very heavy to the right when I go in that intersection because people will just turn into your lane. And thank goodness I did that, because the car next to me, he thought he got both lanes. And I'm, you know, honking and my car's stopping for me. And person had no clue. He's just like, hi, waving. I'm like, sir, you are in my lane. You know, heart stopping, because literally he could have taken my car out. So I'm deep breaths, you know, okay. 3 seconds later, there is a Tesla at an intersection, and they are just driving, and then they just all of a sudden flip a U-ey in the middle of the road, in a very, very, very busy road. I'm like, oh my gosh, what is going on? You know, like people honking, slamming on their brakes. I'm like, okay, you know, let's all stay safe out here, friends. And then 3 seconds later at the next light, I mean, and these lights are super close together. There's this giant, I call them bubble butt trucks, but it's the trucks that have the, I know there's an official name for them, but I don't know what they're called. The trucks that have the second set of wheels on the back, you know, like maybe they carry really heavy things and they need more power. I don't know. I call them bubble butt trucks. One of those trucks, he was waiting at a left-hand turn light, and apparently he decided that he did not want to wait for the light to turn so he could turn safely. So he just decided to keep going straight and almost hit multiple cars. I was so flustered, just because, you know, normally you see acts of stupidity when you're driving, but it was 3 acts of stupidity in a matter of maybe a minute. I almost pulled over in a little strip mall just to kind of collect myself, but then I was like, no, my gosh, no, because then having to turn back onto the busy road from the strip mall, I'm like, no, just get to the school. Get to the school safely. And, you know, high alert, you know you're on high alert when you turn the radio down because you need to concentrate. That was me. I was like, no sounds, nothing. Just focus on the road. And, looking in my rearview mirror is like, okay, anybody stupid coming up? I'm like, well, yeah, obviously. But yeah, it was it was kind of a stressful drive. Like, what is, I don't know. I just, like, I don't want to be that flustered when I'm driving, No, thank you. Just give me some bubble wrap, I don't know. I really honestly think I need to invest in a tank, and I will just drive down the road in a tank. I realize the gas mileage is not going to be great, but I'm willing to make that sacrifice if it means that I will be safe and my family will be safe. And if anybody does decide to flip a Yui in front of me or, try to plow into my tank, we will be safe. The other person, maybe not so much, but you know what? They should have thought of that before they decided to drive like that. Yeah. Right, Duncan? Right. He agrees. He's cleaning his paws. He agrees with me. Oh, I don't have any extras besides these. So if there is an extra one, we're just going to fill it up because there's no other whites that have extras. Nope. Okay, put your lid on so you don't spill. Here's that. Oh, come on. Please don't make me... Oh, yeah. What I just said does not matter because I'm like, oh, I just won't put a sticker on them. Well, I have more stickers. I just didn't want to grab another container. Let's tap. Okay. It's a little bit lower. I think it'll fit. Yes, 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 yes. Here we go. Come on. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you. 3865. This is going to be a skinny one. 3865. There's that. Try not to smear it. Come on. There you go. There you go. There's that. Put that up there. Put that there. And then we got a few more. Excuse me. Let's move you. Just a few more colors. Could you all fit? Please all fit. Yes, you will. You're a good color. Yes, you are. Here we go. And now we got the specials. We got the 304, the nice red. Shimmery, sparkly. I don't know what Diamond Art Studio UK calls their version of fairy dust. I'm sure fairy dust is licensed to Diamond Art Club, so I don't need to be getting anybody in trouble, but I don't know what they call them. Probably shimmer, glimmer, skimmer. Yeah. Here's that. And we got the brown. Look at that. Woohoo. I am so grateful that I static guarded in advance. That's really the main thing that, for me at least, was static. That's one of the only things that's ever really worked for me to get rid of static. I've tried the breathing into them. I've tried the rubbing alcohol. I've tried putting them in the freezer. I've tried anti-static mat. I've tried the static gun. Yeah, no. Did not work. Well, I think the static gun was more for records. But still, you never know. It could have worked. And if it would have worked, it would have been amazing. But it didn't. And I was stupid and I didn't return it to Amazon time. So, yeah, now I have a record anti-static gun for all of my records, which is 0. So, yeah. Well, that is Purrenting. I cannot wait to get this started. Let me know, is Purrenting a yay or a nay for you? I love it, and I cannot wait to see it finished. I have no doubt that the drills are going to be fantastic because every kit that I've done from Diamond Art Studio UK has had amazing drills. That's going to be it for me today, guys. If you have not, please consider liking, subscribing, sharing, hearting, farting, doing all the things, and I will see you again very, very soon. Big awkward hugs. Bye, guys. Nope. Okay. That's my kitty friend. There you go. Hey. Hey, that's my friend. You don't get to take him. No, he's my friend. Mine. And let me check my text messages because 4 people have texted me since I've been doing this. Oh, don't break the Pyrex. Don't break the Pyrex. He's done with us. He wants treats.